In this video on the theme of age in an Inspector Calls, I consider the following questions. Why does the generation gap between the Birling parents and the Birling children cause conflict? And how does Priestley use age to present his views to the audience? If you find our videos useful, then like, subscribe and ring the bell to receive notifications of new content as it arrives. In an Inspector Calls, the younger generation of characters sees the world differently to the older generation, and this is one cause of conflict in the plot. Mr and Mrs Birling represent the older generation. They are stuck in their ways, sure of their position in life and unwilling to take on new ideas. They contrast with Sheila and Eric, who are willing to accept their wrongdoing and over the course of the play begin to see things differently because of the events that unfold. Gerald, who is probably a good 10 years older than the Birling children, is somewhere between these parties. He shares Sheila and Eric's compassionate and empathetic response to Eva's death, but in the end he works with the older generation in attempting to forget the whole affair and to sweep it under the carpet. This is partly because, as a member of the established upper class, he's keen to keep things ticking over as they always have done. For Gerald, any change in the way that society works could result in him losing status or family wealth. So Arthur and Sybil demonstrate authority and influence due to their age and social standing, but they seem not to exhibit anything resembling kindness or wisdom. J.B. Priestley is wanting to promote socialist values through the play, which, very broadly speaking, socialists think that everyone should take care of everyone else. And through aligning the younger generation with these values, he suggests that socialism is a more modern and progressive way of thinking, whereas the playwright leads us to understand that the everyman for himself approach that Arthur and Sybil believe in belongs to the past and eventually will die out as the generation passes on. Priestley presents the younger characters as being more switched on to the world beyond their immediate influence, which makes Birling's view of his children as ignorant and immature look rather short-sighted to the audience. Sheila and Eric's past behaviour is shown to be very poor, but the audience are encouraged to forgive them through their willingness to recognise the error of their own ways. The same couldn't be said for Arthur and Sybil. You can find this information in written form in our Inspector Calls revision guide on the Twinkle website, as well as some advanced reflections on the way Priestley invites us to consider the passage of time. There's a link to a digital copy of the guide in the video description. You can also find a whole load more free video content on our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.